everybody. Good morning. Who's ready for a big time call to action that is actually quite simple, but not easy for some of us? Some of you are going to be like, oh, no big deal. I can totally do that. If that's you, I want you to actually do it still, even though it's easy for you. So, there is a concept, I probably talked about it here and there, sprinkled into all these Coffee with Dawni videos, but there's a concept about making a powerful request. And this is actually something that I learned from my ex-husband, Cliff, so thank you, Cliff. I can't do the complaining about ex-husbands if I don't also do the props and the credit where credit is due. So, making a powerful request is where instead of complaining or making somebody or something wrong, or even instead of telling the whole entire sad story behind all of it, you actually just make a request. Now, this does not mean that you can't say the gist behind the request, but it's the difference. Let's say, okay, let's give a specific example because you know how I love specific examples. And I can't be the only one. Let's say that you really would love your mother to stop giving your kids sugar when they're at her house. That's the one we're going to choose. Something I certainly don't have to worry about. Anyway, that'll be funny to those of you who know my mom. So instead of, like bitching about it to your friends and getting mad at your kid about it, or complaining to your spouse that your mom keeps giving your kid junk food, it would look like, hey mom, so when Billy comes home from your house and he's had a bunch of junk, he doesn't sleep well that night, he acts up. I would love so much if you'd be willing to feed him healthier food. And in fact, I'd be happy to send some snacks with him that don't have that same consequence. Okay? Can you feel the difference of that? Then sitting down with your mom and making her wrong for half an hour, which then makes her feel like you don't appreciate that she's even watching your kid. Do you know what I mean? It creates drama and trauma rather than solution. So the idea behind a powerful request is, first of all, that you are clear about what you're asking for and why. Then you communicate that in a very clear way without shame, blame, guilt, making someone wrong, or going deeply into traumatic story. So who's willing to do this one today? So this could be in any area of life. This could be, but choose something that's kind of been bugging you, because we want to clear that out of the way. We want to unkink the hose anytime and anywhere we can. So this could be you're making a request of your spouse, your child, your parent, your boss, your coworker, your employee, your babysitter. Okay? Where is it that a powerful request will make a difference right now? I don't want to go too much into it because I don't want to complicate what is actually a very basic concept. But again, really, really watch your tendency to either complain about it to the person who can't do anything about it, or to, with the person who can do something about it, go into making them super wrong first. When we do that to somebody, it puts them on the defense, and it really obfuscates the actual solution. So this is where you're going to come up with the solution and then request that. I'm not going to really buy into if someone out there is like, I don't have anything like that. I don't buy into it. Ask your spouse what you've been bitching about. I mean, this could be something even that maybe somebody owes you money from a year ago, and you just make the simple request that they pay you. You could even do a literal request and get on Venmo and send a request for that amount of money. I've been really tempted to do that before. Okay, so maybe I'll do that for mine. Where have you been complaining? Where is something not working for you? And where can you make a powerful request to shift that? Okay, that's it. That's it. Short and sweet, simple but not easy necessarily. That's your call to action for today, is to do that. And I mean, it's kind of like this, you guys. What's the point of watching Coffee with Dawni if you're not going to take action on the things? If you're not going to actually do it out in the world? It's just a bunch of blah, 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 right? Maybe it's something that keeps you slightly entertained while you drink your coffee in the morning, or while you put your makeup on and do your hair, or while you're driving to work. But it's the actions out in the world that really change things. So I want to hear it. I want to hear your feedback. I would love for you to share if you have resistance to it, or what you actually did for your powerful request and how it turned out. Okay, keep in mind, when we make powerful requests, part of that is that we can't force another person to do that. But we can also set down a boundary if you want to go the extra mile and do that. Either way, I want to hear about it. I love you guys. Get on with your day. May your coffee be strong and your life be blessed. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're interested in working with me further, you can go to DawniAngel.com. I would love to come be on your podcast, do a business training at your work, speak to your group, or even work with you one-on-one. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.